So, hello, YouTube family. I wanted to do a quick video about astrology signs or horoscope signs. I know a lot of times people feel like it's hard for them to understand why people act the way they act, and exactly, it's hard to find out exactly who a person is. But I feel like if you know their astrology sign, then you can learn a lot about them. A lot of times, people have an attitude or a dismissive type of attitude, or they seem angry, or some people just seem like extremely happy. But if you knew the characteristics of their sign, then you'll understand that it's not anything personal to you. That's just who they are, you know? So I wanted to real quick go over the characteristics of each sign so that you can help understand your coworker, your child, your mate, and live a happy, healthier life. So I'm going to start with the Aquarius. So the Aquarius is the air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra are air signs. And Aquarius, your birthday will fall into January 20th through February 18th. And it's water, they're compatible. Air signs are compatible with water signs. And I have a air sign. I'm with the Gemini and I'm a Cancer. So go hand in hand. But we balance each other out. And the Aquarius signs, they're independent. They're temperamental. I know some of them. I took notes, so that's why I'm making all this noise. But they're uncompromising, good listeners, great with helping others, energetic, highly intellectual, and look at the world as full of possibilities. And if you know anyone that's an Aquarius, I'm sure you can agree that they are like go-getters, high energy, can get the job done, and they'll have their own pity party by themselves. They don't need a whole group of people to do that, like some other signs. Anyway, next is Gemini. The Gemini represents the twins. Oh, and the Aquarius represents what is that? The Aquarius sign. I'm trying to think. I didn't take that. No. Is that the porn? I can't remember what the Aquarius sign symbol is. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to come back to that. But the Gemini represents the twins, like the double heads. And they're born between May 21st and June 20th. And they're gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, quick learners, indecisive at times. They can communicate. They're sociable. They don't like routine. They're ready for fun with the tendency to get serious real quick, and they love being spontaneous. Like I said, I'm with the Gemini, and I know this all too well. And I didn't just make this up based on the people that I know in my life that are these signs, but this is what it is. I mean, if you was to do your research and find out the characteristics of these signs, this is what you will come up with. It's not just my interpretation, even though I can agree that most of these signs are on point. Libra is next, and the Libra people are born between September 23rd and October 22nd. They are cooperative. They are gracious, fair-minded people. Their sign represents the balancing scale. So these people are balanced, and they look for balance and justice in their life or throughout their life. They could be indecisive. They avoid confrontation. They carry grudges. They like harmony and sharing. They like outdoors. They don't like loud mouths. So if you come across a person and and you talk a lot, like me, I'm a person that I talk a whole lot. You come across someone like that who talk a whole lot, or who you talk a lot and they don't, and they feel some type of way, or they roll their eyes or something, they might be a Libra sign. Stuff like that might, it's not anything personally. It's just that maybe their mind can't, grasp a person always talking a lot. It's hard you got to learn how to communicate with people. Sometimes it's hard to get along with people because if you talk too fast and I'm sitting here trying to understand what you're saying and I'm looking like this, and then you're looking like, why are you looking like that? And not realizing that you're just talking real fast. But, anyway, Libras don't like loud mouths. They don't like being alone. They don't like, they do like having things balanced. Like I said, injustice, equality. They love to keep the peace. And next is the Cancer sign. That's my sign. Cancer is the water sign, of course, the crab. We are highly imaginative. That's so true. Ever since I can remember, I've always had a huge imagination. Like, I could be by myself and it'd be fine, pretty much. And my sister is 10 years older than me, so it's pretty much like I grew up as the only child because it was just us two, and I was perfectly fine with that. I played by myself all the time. Most of my friends had other siblings, so they had to watch them while their mom worked or whatever, and I was just outside all the time because I had a whole lot of free time. But we're very loyal people, emotional, sympathetic, persuasive. Okay, child, I could persuade. Yes, we are. Moody, suspicious, insecure. See? That's my sign and I'm talking about it, okay? I'm telling the truth. I'm putting it out here. You want to understand these people that you deal with on a daily basis? You better listen to this, okay? It'll help you out. It's nothing, nothing against you. It's just the way they are. We like home-based hobbies. We like water. We're not too sociable. So like doing this video is the best way to go for me. Talking to a group of people, I'm like, I don't know. That's when my insecurity shows up a little bit. But we don't like sharing personal things with people. I don't. Hard to get to know. We care deeply about loved ones. We guided by emotions and our hearts. So true. So very true. And Cancer people are born between June 21st and July 22nd. And like I said, the Cancer is water sign. Pisces and Scorpios are also water signs. And Pisces energy is next. So the Pisces people are born between February 19th and March 20th. And that's the two fish that look like they're in the 69 position. And they're compassionate, they're intuitive, gentle, wise. Yes, I could attest to that. Most Pisces people I know or have come across have been very wise. They know what they're talking about. Desire to escape reality. So, they love to do that. They can be a victim or a martyr. They like being alone. They like romance. They're visual. Don't like know-it-alls or being criticized. They're friendly. They love music, have the best emotional relationships, and likes attention always and always forgiving. Okay. Some Pisces. Scorpios are next. Love a Scorpio. Scorpios are born between October 21st and October 23rd and November 21st. I'm sorry. And the Scorpio is the scorpion symbol of the scorpion, the animal or the creature, however you want to put it. And the Scorpios are resourceful. They're brave, they're passionate, stubborn, a true friend, secretive, violent, jealous, like being right, and they like facts. They don't like people who reveal their secrets or dishonest. They're assertive, great leaders, they're alert, they're calm and cool by nature, but very brave. That's awesome. I love a Scorpio. They will be very honest and open, but I find Scorpios, in my opinion, to be more emotional. But we all are water signs, so I guess it just is what it is. Next is the Aries energy, which is the fire energy. Now them Aries, ooh, Aries are determined. They're courageous. They're confident. They're enthusiastic, passionate, honest, impatient, moody, short-tempered, impulsive, aggressive. Child, if you know an Aries, you already know they got ADHD. If you want to put a name to it, if you're full of energy, I just believe, that's just the best thing, to be full of energy. There's so many people out here who have no energy and can't get nothing done because they're always tired. So there's nothing wrong with being full of energy. But Aries people like physical challenges. They like sports. They don't like delays. They like competition, very active. They're risk takers, full of energy and strength, quick to perform any task. That's your Aries. And next is the Leos. Whew. Yes, the Leos, child. Leos. So the Leos is born between July 23rd and August 22nd. They're also fire energy. And that's the king, the lion. Yes, the king of the jungle. They're creative, they're stubborn, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, arrogant, lazy at times, inflexible, like being admired, like expensive things, like bright colors, hate being ignored, hate facing difficult things like reality. They're natural-born leaders, self-confident, dominant, extremely difficult to resist. Oh, child, cocky. The Leos. Leo's something serious. If you ever known a Leo, if you ever been attracted to a Leo, you already know. I'm going to just leave it there. They can achieve anything they want in life. They're generous. They're loyal. They're a people person. And they love enjoying life. They're people. They're sociable. Okay? All right? They like being around people. All right? They do that well. Confident. Got that lion energy, strong, confident. Look at me, Next, you have the Sagittarius. They're the bow and arrow. That symbol looks like the bow and arrow. So they're generous, idealistic, great sense of humor. Can at times promise more than they can handle. They're impatient. Will say anything. They like freedom. They like travel. They like being outdoors. Don't like clingy people. They don't like being constrained. Off the wall theories they don't like. Curious, energetic, open-minded, and honest for the Sagittarius. Yeah. If you know any Sagittarius, you already know. Okay? Uh. See, I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not going to comment because this video is all about getting to know each one based on their sign and, understanding, being understanding of everyone, knowing, the characteristics that they're just born with. So I'm not going to judge anyone, but I can agree. Okay. So next is the Taurus, and the Taurus is the wandering bull. And it's the earth energy, and the Virgo and the Capricorn are earth energies. So the Taurus are born between April 20th and May 20th. They're reliable, patient, practical, devoted, responsible, stable, stubborn, possessive, uncompromising, like cooking, romance, music, high quality clothes. They work with their hands. They don't like sudden changes or insecurity of any kind. They don't like complications. They like to be surrounded by love and beauty, or beautiful material things and physical pleasures. They love. They're conservative and they see things from a realistic perspective. So your Taurus people would be the people who see you for who you are, full of energy, devoted, stable, stubborn, because it's like, I already know what it is. I saw it, so I get it. That type of energy. Oh my goodness. The Virgo. Those are people who are born between August 23rd and September 22nd. This is the disappointed goddess. It's the lady who's looking down. You can see her silhouette, and she's looking down a little bit. That's that symbol. They're loyal, they're kind, they're hardworking, they're practical, they worry a lot, critical of self and others. They're all work, no play. They like books and nature, cleanliness. They don't like asking for help or taking center stage. They pay attention to the smallest details. They love animals, often misunderstood because they don't trust that their feelings are relevant. Well organized, get stuck on details, seek goodness in humankind, likely to turn to substance abuse probably because they're stressing themselves out. If you know any Virgos like this who they give their self such a hard time, or they find it hard to trust themselves, then just assure them of who they are, and instead of tearing them down or feeling like, oh, they're just crazy, because really they just want to be perfect in this imperfect world. So so be understanding. Capricorn. So Capricorn is the last energy, which is also the last of the earth sign. Capricorns are born between December 22nd through January 19th. The symbol is the goat of fear. They're responsible, disciplined, self-controlled, good managers, know-it-alls, unforgiving, condescending. They like family. They like tradition. They're serious by nature. They're independent. They are the masters of self-control. They're leaders, quick to learn from their mistakes and advance to the top. They're hardworking. They're accepting of differences of others. I'm not sure about that. I'm only saying that because of one Capricorn I know, so I'm not gonna go there. But they could be cold and they could be distant at times. So that was just a quick review of the zodiac signs of people, so that you can understand them, more clearly. So if you have any questions, then leave them in the comment section if you want to know more. But like I said, if you know the characteristics of people, then you will understand why they act the way they act. And a lot of times it's nothing personal. And I know it's hard for some people to not take things personally. Like, say you start a job, and you know how you have some people who are just happy to see you because they're happy to see anyone. And then you have other people who just like, oh. And you're probably thinking, oh, she's jealous, or she probably think I'm going to take her job. When really she might be insecure. She might be. Which one is insecure? She might be a Virgo. She might be a Cancer. Insecure, just, not sociable, don't know how to communicate with someone because, that's just not her personality. So, and I say all this to say that when you know who you are, that's the most important thing. Out here in this world trying to, working on getting the things done or accomplished that you need accomplished is the most important thing. So, let's try not to sit around and worry about what other people think, how they feel, what they're going through. Let's try to be the best Let's try to be the best I could be. So when you know yourself, you know your characteristics, accept it. If you need to improve in areas, improve, and move on. Don't hold anything against yourself. Trust yourself at all times. Work on the things that need to be worked on, and be the best you can be at all times. And yeah, so that was a quick video. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments, and I will definitely answer them. Yes. So until next time. Yay.